Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I am going to show you some basic information of React.js introduction and create a simple page in React.js. So let's get started. First, let's see React.js introduction. So React.js is a library which is created by Facebook. Then React.js is a tool for building UI components, which is dynamic components. Then how React.js work? So let's see. So React create a virtual DOM in memory. So when we create a HTML page, it's create a simple page in static HTML page and show the data to us. But in React.js, it's create a simple page in React virtual DOM. Then it will show this virtual DOM data into our web pages. So we already see what is DOM in my JavaScript tutorial. So please, if you don't know about what is JavaScript DOM, what is DOM, please see my previous tutorial. So here you can see we can use DOM for manipulating data in HTML web pages, like changing tags, adding content, changing paragraph, and much more things we can do using JavaScript DOM. Also, React.js make our changes easy. So we do any changes, it gets updated. So that's are the most important things of React.js. Now let's see how it works. So let's see a simple example of web page. So here you can see it's a simple website and it contains header, then it contains a sidebar, it contains a section 1, 2 and 3. Then last thing come, which is footer. So this is the structure of a simple website which contain a header, sidebar, section 2, section 3 and footer. So all these things are known as component in React.js. So here you can see header. So we create a separate component for header, for sidebar, for section 2, section 3 and footer. Let's see. So how we create this page in React.js? So we need to create a component. All the section we assume as a component and create each component. Then I will show that component in a parent container or parent component. Then I will append this component data to in our HTML pages. So let's see a simple example how we create. So here you can see first comes main, which is our main container. This is our main container. So here main is a separate class or separate component in React.js. Then inside this, here comes a header component, which we will create a header component. Then next come sidebar, which is separate. Then again come section 1, which is separate component. Section 2, which is separate component. Section 3, which is separate component, and last thing footer. So all these things are its separate component. Then we merge all things in a single file which show our data in our web page. So here main is our parent component or main component. Now here main is the parent component and header, sidebar, section 1, section 2, footer, sidebar and everything are we known as child component. I am going to create a simple example of this structure in React.js. So let's get started. Now first let's open Visual Studio Code. Then opening the folder which I created in previous tutorial. So select folder. Then and here selecting my previous project, which is React Hello World. So click on this folder and select folder. Now my project is open. Close this. Click on src. Click on index.js. Now open terminal, new terminal, then run command and npm start. So you can see my project is running. Now in this tutorial I am going to do everything from starting scratch. So let's get start. First, deleting all the files which is created by default. So here in src, delete every file. So select everything. Only leave the package.json file and package lock. So delete all the file. Now let's create a file. Now create a file which is entry point of this application. So again click on src, then click on this new file and giving file name index.js. Then so let's import first thing which is React. So import React from React. Then import React DOM. So import React DOM from React DOM. Then so in this tutorial I am going to return a simple message in browser. So add React DOM dot render, then passing my first HTML content. So adding only h1 hello world in React JS, then add a comma. So adding second parameter, here you can see dot render is a method, and in first I am passing HTML content, and in second I am passing my parent container ID. So if I open this file public, and here you can see my parent is this div. So first access is div in our React. So copy this root. Now here document dot get element by ID, then pass the parent container. So it's done. Now let's see in our browser, and you can see hello world in React JS. So this is a simple example of creating a HTML, creating a web page in React JS. And you can see I created a simple message in browser using React JS. So what we see here, so here you can see render is the first parameter asking for HTML content, or this is called component, and second is the selector. So our parent selector here you can see it's root. Now let's back to our tutorial which I saw in our presentation, how you can create a simple page using React JS which contain header, footer, sidebar and section. So let's get start. First create a component of our web page. So first creating my main component. So giving main.js, then adding React. So first import React from React. Then so here you can see, so here you can use two methods for creating a component. First is class based component, or you can use function based component. First let's see, I am creating a class based component. So giving class name class, then adding component name. So main extends React dot component, then add braces. Now here we need to create a method, or we need to override a method which is render. So here render is a function, or you can call it method, anything which you like. So this is the first component. You can see I create a first component class main, and it contains first method render. Now let's see here you need to return the data. So returning HTML content, return h1 hello main content. Save it. Save it. Now again here export default main. So in this way you can access this class in other components. Now let's see. Here earlier I returning the message of h1, but now instead of returning this h1 component is a string or HTML, you can add another thing like main. So you can see if I enter main, it's import from main.js file, and if I click on this, it shows this page. Now you need to add this in our tag format. Now let's see in a browser. So you can see hello main content. Also you can use another method like this. You can see it's also working, but if you return div and div, then it will not work. So first parameter must be a parent component, and you can see here I am passing two tags. First is div, then second is main. So it will not work. You need to enclose this in a single parent node. So change it to div and change it to div. Now you can see if I run and it's working. So basically what I am saying is your parent node must be a single node, and you can see here. So here you can see our first must be a parent. So you can't create a two parent node or pass parent to node in render method. You need to create a first single node, then pass in our render method. You can see here I created a first parent node, which is this, and close here. So you need to enclose in a first parent tag, or you can use another way like react dot fragment, and need to react dot fragment. So if I run, and you can see now it's showing in two parent form, and you can see div is gone. So if you need to create a, if you don't want to add a div and want to show in parent, you need to use react dot fragment and pass our data here. So this is a simple example of creating a component inside component. For now let's delete it and simply pass main. So this is my simple page with component of main. Now let's create some other components which I saw in my presentation. So again come here, then click on new file, adding first header .js. Again create a new file. So giving file name sidebar .js. Again giving a new file section1 .js, then section2 .js, then section3 .js, then footer .js. So all components are created. Now let's add a code. So here copy this code and adding my first page, which is header, and change it to header hello header content, and change it to header. Then come to section 1, again paste the code, change it to section 1. Hello section 1, section 1 content, and change it to section 1. Save it. Now come to sidebar, again paste the code. Now earlier I tell you can create two types of component. First is class based, or second you can use a function based. So let's see how you can create a function based. For this you just need to add function sidebar function return h1 hello sidebar content. So in this way you can create a function based component. Earlier I show you how you can create a class based, and this is example of function based. Now let's create another components. So come to section 2, paste the code, section 2 hello section 2 content, and change it to section 2. Then come to section 3, again paste the code, section 3 and section 3. Save this page. So let's see again come to footer, paste the code, footer hello footer content, change it to footer. So header done, footer done, main done, section 1 also done, section 2 also done, section 3 also done. Sidebar also done. So all components are ready now. Let's link this to our main file, which is index.js. So here first parent component is our main. So first close this like this, then inside first adding header. So type header header or header. Let's import this class first. So again type Control D. So you can see I am typing Control D and it's copying this same line again. So you need to add this in our shortcut. For this you need to install an extension which is IntelliJ IDE shortcut. So here come in extension and type IntelliJ and you can see IntelliJ IDE key binding. So what actually it does, so if you are familiar with IntelliJ IDE like PHPStorm, WebStorm and PyCharm, and you know this shortcut, but you want to use this shortcut key in our Visual Studio Code, so you need this extension. It will key bind the same method which you use in our IntelliJ IDE, and it will work on this Visual Studio also. So here after installing you can see if I type Control D, it copy and paste the same line, just same as IntelliJ IDE or PyCharm. Now let's import header from header. Again type Control D, then import sidebar from sidebar, then import section 1 from section 1, section 2 from section 2, section 3 from section 3. Again type Control D. Now importing footer from footer, and you must check one thing. If I click on this footer, it will reference to this class. So many users ask it is not showing, it is showing anything error. So remember this, you need to check it's imported properly or not. So if you click on this, it shows class footer, Also if I do this to section 3, it's so. And if you face any error like this, I import like footer 1 which does not exist, but if I click on this, it's so you are importing this from page, but there is no footer 1 class. So remember this, when importing, this class must be exist in footer.js file. Now save it, and you can see main is not defined. So let's see in sidebar.js file. Click on this, okay, change it to sidebar, and you can see header is defined but never used. So it's showing from this warning, means I imported this all this component but never use it. So let's use it now. So inside main component, first adding a header or directly, now importing, now adding other thing like sidebar, and these things come from this part. This is not a HTML tag, this is a component, and it's imported from this sidebar. Now again section 1, close this, section 2, section 3, then footer, save it. Now you can see warning has been gone because I use everything which I imported in our page. Now let's see now Chrome, and it's still showing main content. So let's see what is the error. Click on it. So it does not show anything. So let's do one more thing. In main, change it to div. Also do one thing, instead of main, adding a div or directly adding a react.fragment. Refresh it. So delete this, and you can see hello sidebar content, hello header content, section 1 content, section 2 content, section 3 content, footer content. So in this way you can create a component and show in our web pages. So here what is the error when I am using main? So if I use main, what actually it does, main, so if I use main, it does not show anything because main become parent content and we didn't pass any data in main. That's why it's so blank. So that's why I remove this main and change it to React component, and every component I pass here. First is header, sidebar, section, section 2, section 3, section or footer or header fragment. Or you can use another way if you want to use main. So do one thing, copy this whole code and cut it, then add main. Okay, now import this main. So again import main from main, then in main just add this data. So here remove it and paste the code which I copy. Also you surround this into bracket So it's perfect. Now here it so does not import it, so cut all this component and paste here and save the file. Also save this file and come to Chrome, and you can see it still work. Now this time it use main component as a parent container. So what actually does it here? So index.js our level 1 file, then it return the data of main content which is level 2, and in level 2 I am passing all the data of our parent container. You can see I pass sidebar, head bar, section 2, section 3. Now let's add CSS in our web page. So here come, create a new file, style.css, and import this here. Import dot style dot css. Now let's see. So adding a heading h1 color red. Let's see style is working or not, and you can see style is also working. So for adding style in our page, just need to add import and pass the file name. So only add import, then pass the file name. Now let's do styling our web page. So here instead of h1, change it to div. Change it to div. Now in sidebar, change it to div. Here also div. Then section 1 div. Changes to div. So save it every file. Section 3 div. 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 Footer also div. Div. So all are done now. Replace. Now everything comes inside div. Now let's do styling in our page. So come to again Chrome. So in style, also you can pass id here also. Div id equal to header. Run this, and you can see it's showing header. So passing id in everything. Copy this and passing sidebar, section 1, section 2, section 3, footer. Now let's do our styling. So for header, h header, adding background, color red with 100%, height 200 pixel. Then comes to footer, background color orange with 100%, height 100 pixel, then come to sidebar, background green, width 20%, height giving height like 600 pixel, then creating section 1, giving background color purple, width 80%, height 200 pixel. Copy this and change it to section 1, paste here, section 2, section 3, and change it to sandy brown, and change it to teal color. Now let's see if it is working or not after styling, and you can see it works, but this comes in bottom. So let's fix these things. So again come here in this file and add this in a separate div. So div also add this in a div. Now let's see. So let's see what is the error. So if I click on this, okay, you need to add one more thing, float left. Okay, now it's working. So add float left. Float left, and it's working. Also its width is less. To float left. Okay, now float left, float left, float left, and you can see everything is working, only footer is missing. Let's create this footer, id footer, in footer add a thing, clear both, and you can see footer is working. So in this way you create a simple web page using React.js with lots of component, and here you can see header content, which is header component, sidebar component, section component, section 2, section 3, footer component. So everything we create using React component in React.js. So I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and subscribe our channel. Also in next tutorial I will show you how you can create a login page using React.js in medical store management system. So being with us.